All right, there we go. Hello. What's up, Kugon? What's up, Thor? How you guys doing? Oh, nice lag spike. Incredible. All right. We are in fact mining a ton of stone. Hopefully not too many more hours of it, though. I mean, we are getting relatively close to the start of Deep Slate. Just 4 more layers, or 2 double layers. Yeah. Bunch of clay from the lush caves. shit. I'm gonna see how many blocks one runaround is currently. I was at 7,763. Chicken block, true. Wait, speaking of which. There we go, we got a few. Okay, so it's a little over 7,000 blocks for one runaround currently. Jeez. Yeah, like 7.1K. Not necessarily good or bad, it's just like, we're definitely not gonna finish this double layer today. Because if let's say I only mine 100,000 blocks today, I'm probably not even going to reach, like, halfway into the center of the chunk itself. Because the outer rings are just more blocks than the inner ones, obviously, so it just takes so much longer to mine these outer parts first. But it makes the most sense to do it this way, because it's just easier to go from out inwards, rather than the opposite way. For me, this is the fastest way I found for my strategy of digging. I don't. I really should learn how to make Minecraft maps so that way I can do that. Like, we tried to do it on stream one time, but I didn't really understand how to, like, center the map or anything, so... I don't know what strategy would be faster than this. World edit. No, I mean, yeah, like, I think I landed on a strategy that is actually pretty dang fast for digging. I can't think of that many strategies that could be any faster. There could be faster ways, but you'd have to, like, change your sensitivity or something. But, like, this is also the fastest way that, like, doesn't completely bore me out of my mind, too. Because I've tried doing the way where I go, like, all the way across the chunk, and then make a right turn or a left turn, and then go all the way back down the chunk again. Like, instead of going in rings, I just go up, like, up and down. And I feel like that way is not as efficient, and doesn't make me feel like I'm making any progress. When I do these rings, I feel the sense of progress a lot more, and also it's just like I think it's slightly more efficient because I'm never like having to turn my whole character 180 to start a new line of blocks. I only do a 90-degree turn, and that's just a lot more efficient. Also, what's up, Perry? How you doing? But yeah, I mean, I've mined almost 15 million blocks now, so I've had quite a lot of time to find a digging technique that works for me. I'm still not certain this is the absolute fastest or most efficient way, but it's what works best for me, and that's what matters, you know? You're good. Nice, nice. I think I'm digging at a pretty fast pace right now, so... I think if I keep up this pace, I'm digging around 40,000 blocks an hour, which is pretty dang fast. I usually try to aim for at least 30,000 an hour. So I'm digging quite efficiently. And the terrain is not being too difficult on me. Or, like, big patches of water. I haven't really encountered those on this double layer yet. Ooh, diamond. Is this fortune? It is. Okay, how many diamonds? Just one? No, two. How many diamonds do you guys think we'll get from two? Place your bets. Place your bets. I really hope it's not just two. Oh my god, I only got two. Are you serious? I actually got trolled. I got trolled. I have Fortune 3. I really... God. Anyways. Like, whatever, man. Sure, sure. Don't go to the casino ever. I already know. I would lose all of my money in 5 minutes. I already know. Especially after that. Jeez, man. New Shotgun Symphony got loved by Miss Magius. Yeah, I am aware. I've actually never played the map, but it looks interesting. It is a good map. I mean, Miss Magius is just such a good mapper, so... But yeah. Should be a bounty for first FC on it. I don't know how FCable of a map that one is. It looks quite hard. Yeah, the actual diff, not the CS4 or 9 or whatever. Oh, wait, do you mean the bottom diff? Ah. I don't know, I mean, didn't Miss Magius already submit like a pretty decent score on the map? I feel like that one is definitely possible. Let's see with no fail. Wait, am I misremembering? I thought I looked at the leaderboard. Let me see. Oh, never mind. I mean, there's already a 700 combo play from Umbre, so that's cool. But yeah, on the top diff, yeah, Miss Magius is at 83% no fail. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah. Actually, I'm keeping pace for more than 40,000 per hour. That's pretty epic. Probably because now I'm not focused on collecting ores anymore. I can just literally, just straight up just dig. Ouch. Although I will need to take a break in just a moment here. Need to quickly run to the restroom. I'll just reach the next corner and then I'll go take care of that real quick. But yeah, we're gonna try and reach 15 million today. I think that should be pretty easy, honestly. Unless we need a tool repair before we reach there. That could be interesting. Actually, we probably will. Do I have more picks in here? Oh, you know what? I do. It's possible I don't need a tool repair. Okay. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes, guys. Here be one moment.
Okay, I am back.
Okay, okay. Oh, diamond. Boy, it actually looks like a decent amount. Alright, how many will we get from 5? Let's find out. Oh, 6. Oh, wait. I did not use fortune. Trolled. You know, I probably should have checked. I kind of forgot not all of my picks don't have fortune, but whatever. It's not a big deal anyways. We're gonna get a lot of diamonds once we're done with this. Or, you know, throughout this project, so... Not the end of the world at all. It's 15 blocks. Aren't you excited, Muffin, for 15 blocks? How are you doing? Make this a little more accessible. Wow, this gap goes on for a long time. Oh, that's pretty satisfying, honestly. This is another area I need to make a little easier. Rain is nice. It's beautiful. Don't hate on amethyst blocks. I love those things. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh. This is true, this is true. Pretzel approved music. Hey Muffin, you wanna do me a favor? Big, huge favor? If you said no, that is okay. Can you do 512,000 divided by 40,000 for me? I'm terrible at mental math. Open it. You know what? That's not even that bad. Oh, okay, my bad. It seems like If I'm digging at peak speeds, then I can do the entire stone double layer in around that time. And I mean, I just hit 1 hour of uptime and I mined 41,000. And that included a restroom break and hand stretch break, so it might actually be pretty doable. So we're probably around 25 hours away from reaching our first pieces of Deep Slate. Kind of insane to think about that we're actually even that close. I don't think Alexa's in this chat. Stop digging! No! No! I don't think so. What's up, Grill? How you doing? What's up, Penta? Would I stop digging for $5 and a gum? I do not think so. You will have to rip me away from my computer. And or you will have to activate the Wowie virus that is inside of my computer. There's a what? Oh, you don't know? Wowie's inside my computer. He's actually inside of your computer, too. He's inside of all of your computer. What, you guys don't read the alert message? He says he's inside of your computer every time he goes live on Twitch. He's been warning you guys and you don't even know. But yeah, enjoy. I think the best way to rest is to watch some blocks being dug. Yeah, just yell at him to get outside of your computer ASAP. Tell him he's being evicted.
Hello, I like money.
Railgun just resubbed for 9 months.
Yo,
Momoth 10 Jonga.
Jonga. Thank you for the 9 months, Railgun. How you doing? Chillin'. I love chillin' and digging. Hi. Hello and welcome. Oh, there is one more. Get away. Oh, there's a lot more right there. Repair my pickaxe. I mean, since we're not smelting ores anymore for XP, gotta take whatever we can get while we're digging again. Digging that ledge area was a good investment. Made it very easy to cross over. Just gotta do a little Lytra jump. Alright. I do still have a few more pickaxes in my purple shulker, so we're not quite out of tools yet. It might be close, though, if we're actually going to be able to do 100k before tool repairing or not. I really hope I can do it without needing to repair tools. But, you know, if I have to, I have to. I mean, how many picks have I burned through? At least 5 today. If I have another at least 5 or 6 picks, I might be fine. Oh, yeah, we should be fine. You know, actually, let's just bring them all out at this point. Yeah, I don't see why we can't reach 15 million before I need a tool repair. Ooh, diamond! How many? How many? 2! Alright, let me get a fortune pick. How many diamonds are we gonna get, guys? From 2. Place your bets! I really hope it's not 2 again. That actually happened earlier, Muffin. I found 2 and I got 2. It was really upsetting. Okay, we got more than 2. We actually, wait. We had 9, so we got 5. Very nice. Wait, no, we got 7? Dude, I can't do math. Yeah, 7. Jeez, I'm stupid. Wait, that was actually really good luck then. What's up, Zelda? How you doing? Working for 15 mil. Well, we are halfway there. Or at least halfway from when I started the stream today. Mine around 50,000, just about. So probably another hour and 10 or an hour and 20 minutes, it looks like. At the pace I'm going. But yeah, feel free to chill and lurk in the meantime. Boolin. Or I mean, it is June. We gotta do Rainbow Boolin. Alright. There we go, 50k, halfway there. Very nice. Yeah, we're digging at a much faster pace now that we're not focused on collecting ores anymore. And now that I got like my technique pretty much down at this point. Although I need to stop resting my thumb on my spacebar. Drink some water. Right. The way you said that, Jeff, feels kind of derogatory. Be nice. How are you doing? I got you, I got you. Yeah, I can like just barely make that without building a path. Yeah, that can be quite bad for you. should try your best to hang out with friends and family if possible. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why you gotta plan in advance. Because, I mean, that's how it is for me, too. Like, if I was just randomly asked to go hang out on any particular day, the answer is most likely just gonna be no, because I'm busy. But if we plan something, then obviously I'll make the time to make sure we can do that kind of thing, you know? Especially, it's just hard when you have work and responsibilities and whatnot. But yeah. I mean, you still just gotta plan stuff. Even if people don't have as many responsibilities, they might have stuff lined up anyways. You know, like today, for example, I don't work. I don't have anything to do. I don't have any responsibilities to take care of. But, you know, I planned my day out in a way where if someone asked me to hang out, I would have to say no. Because, you know, I got my digging to do, and then I'm gonna go out for a walk later, and, you know, I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to just kind of do. Yeah, you're good, you're good. But yeah, I would try, if you do want to hang out with people, try your best to plan so that way it can actually happen. Because it's important to get that social connection every once in a while. I mean, I used to be a big loner when I was younger, even up till like a few years ago. And it, even though I felt like I handled it pretty well compared to the average person, it can still just be so detrimental to not get any social interaction. Unfortunately, we are social beings. Yeah, and that's also the difficult part. Having people who aren't good at dealing with plans or just aren't willing to try as hard to make things work as you are, that can be the worst. Yeah. I feel like the people I've had the best luck with planning in my life are people who I've met online. Wow, you're playing Hollow Wings? I didn't even know you played Osu Muffin. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You could always just go. I think the next best thing you could do is, yeah, Hollowing says I'm upset of this song. The next best thing you could do is go out into like a public area and just maybe like just to hang out, exist where other people are, even if you aren't necessarily interacting with them. Oh. I mean, you could always, if you're brave enough, you could try and talk to strangers out in public areas. But I very much understand if that's hard, because for me, that's like impossible. But you know, just whatever you can do to make sure you aren't just completely alone. Yeah. Yeah, and that's difficult for sure. I'm thankful I live in an area where if I really wanted to do that kind of thing, I could, but yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of weird though. Like I don't need very much social interaction in my life to feel happy. But I do obviously still need some. I'm still human after all. Yeah, talking to random people is very difficult. I will say though that kind of thing has actually helped me a lot in being more confident in my ability to speak. Because I've talked about this on stream before, but I grew up like extremely shy to the point where like my doctor wasn't sure if I was just mute or not. I just would not ever speak to people, or just very barely would be able to speak if asked like a question or whatever. And what helped me to grow out of that was just literally forcing myself as hard as possible to just if I see like a stranger or something, just be like hello. Or if I'm sitting down somewhere and like I'm in the presence of someone next to me for a while, I'll just try to talk to them, even if it's not a very long or fruitful conversation. Hello, Muffin. How are you doing? How is the weather? Yeah. You know, that actually reminds me. Me and my girlfriend, I took her out to an ice cream place because she loves ice cream. I don't mind ice cream as well. I like it, but I don't like it as much as she does. And while we were waiting for ice cream, like a huge Mormon family came in, and everyone was in line except for the oldest person in the group, a grandma. And she sat down at the only table that had available seats because it was a quite busy place, and that was the table me and Goink were sitting at. And we actually just struck up like a nice like 10-minute conversation, just, you know, talking about life. She talked about how, you know, they came in to celebrate like I think it was like a high school like graduation type thing. And you know, it was just nice meeting this older lady who she just kind of, you know, she had a whole life story that she just shared in that 10-minute span. And it was just nice meeting a person while we were waiting for our ice cream. And it made me feel a lot more confident in my ability to just be able to talk to people if I need to. Lore drop. Boink is your girlfriend? Buddy. This is the most obvious lore of all time. How does he not know? It's fine. It's just funny because like I mentioned her quite a lot on the stream, so it's funny that somehow you've never caught on to that. We don't talk about It's a Me Mario. I don't think she would care that much. But yeah, I mean, it was just nice, kind of like, just talking to a stranger, even if, you know, I'll never see them again or whatever. But yeah. But also, yeah, that, I don't know, I think that's a little funny. But yeah, it's been a few years now, Jeff. Yeah. Oh, Wandering Trader just spawned right in front of me. What do you got? Wow. Yeah. But yeah, me and her have been together for a few years now. Since like the very end of 2021. And then we've been living together since mid 2022. So, definitely been a few years now. It's been about 3 years since we moved in together. It really has. It's kind of crazy. I can't believe it myself. Yeah. Yeah. You'll get there one day. I mean, that was me for a very long time. I mean, like, my first real relationship is with Goink, so... True, true. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, speaking of Twitter bio, I'm pretty sure she's in my Twitter bio as well, or maybe not. I actually don't remember, because I think I changed it some time ago and forgot to, like, change it back. I know she's in my Blue Sky bio, but I also just don't pay attention to social media as much anymore. No, because you don't have a Twitter account, Muffin. No, no. Also, don't call me Momo Dearest. I am taken. I mean, as the saying goes, you miss 100% of the shots you take. Oh, man. I think all things considered, I am in a good place right now. Especially with my relationship. I really enjoy spending time with her. Yeah, being in Utah kind of sucks, but it's better with her. That's for sure. My bad. I will stop talking about my life. I mean, I didn't really have much to add. Definitely pickle. Not even a contest. Although, I know someone who would have a much easier time, and that's Pickles. He would absolutely crush 10 sharks. Waiting. Oh, you don't know about... Wait. I swear it's an emote. Hold on. Yeah, Pickles. He would absolutely crush 10 sharks. No contest. Look, I've been locked in. I'm digging very efficiently today. Low key. Like I've dug right around 70,000 blocks in 100 minutes. That's pretty dang efficient. No, I feel like I'm digging pretty fast. Really, the only thing slowing me down is just terrain or gaps in the area. I definitely think Pickles would definitely crush 2 Pickle. I think you would need at least 10 Pickle to beat 1 Pickles. One trillion Pickle versus the sun. Yeah, maybe you need like 50 Pickle to beat 1 Pickles. Now the real question is, how many Pickles do you need to beat a gorilla? This is the real question. One. Now this would be interesting. You would need 2 gorillas to beat 1 Pickle. One pickle versus two gorillas. I mean, if two gorillas saw a pickle, they probably would just die from cuteness. Most likely. Guys, do not smash the pickle cat. This is forbidden. I think you were the only one thinking of it in that way, buddy. What's up, Nick? How you doing? What would I get? Uranium. It's pretty good high-calorie food. I also don't know what options you have or what country you live in or anything about what's available to you, so I do not have a good recommendation. You should get a burrito. A delicious carne asada burrito. What's up, Maklo? How you doing? I was wondering if you were gonna miss 15 mil or not. Low-key, sometimes just eating bread hits the spot. I can't believe Nick lives in Celiac City. Well, if you don't have access to sandwich ingredients and you have just bread, then you can have just bread. Also, sometimes bread is just good as like a side. You know? You could put some butter on it if you really need. Or put some jam or whatever, peanut butter. But sometimes I just want bread, man. Nothing wrong with just some bread. I mean, bread is pretty filling on its own. Good question. I have 6, 7 more. So I should definitely be able to get 15 million before tool repairing. We will not need to do any tool repairing. Although I might need to take one last few minute break pretty shortly here. I want to grab some more water. Here, I'll just get to the next corner first, and then I will go take care of that. And then we should be chilling to just cruise to the last bit of blocks. Last 24K. Yeah. Need to grab a new shovel here in a bit too, but and that doesn't take very long. Now that my shulkers aren't just in my ender chest anymore, it doesn't take very long to do stuff like that. Okay, I will BRB a few minutes, guys.
Alright.
Let's get that last stretch of blocks dug, shall we? I see. So what you're saying is you need to sleep for 12 hours. And then you will become extremely efficient. Incredible. Makes sense. Being well rested helps with focus and being, you know, able to actually play. Ooh. Yeah. Or you just need to be super tired. What if taking a nap completely crashed your ability to play Osu? You take a 30-minute nap and then you can't play anything higher than 0.5 stars. You need to start making pathways now. Fair enough, fair enough. Just a funny thought. Oh, we did figure out, thanks to Muffin for doing me a favor, that we are probably no more than like 25 or 24 hours away, like a day away from reaching our first pieces of Deep Slate. Like we're actually getting very close to the start of the project. Oh, sorry, you said no. That's true, that's true. My bad, my bad. It was just me and my amazing mental math skills that I'm famous for. I'm currently digging 40,000 blocks an hour. Like, I just reached 80,000 and we're at 1 hour, 57 minutes of uptime. So, like, even with breaks and stuff, because I also took a break in the first hour, too. Like, we've just consistently been doing 40,000 blocks an hour now. Can I dig with my eyes closed? Here, I'll try. That did not work very well. I try it again. Mr. Boom method. Well, I can't be the Mr. Boom method. I'm not using any explosives. Oh, yeah. That... I feel like that doesn't actually help. Also, kind of weird, but... Oh, diamonds. Let me find a Fortune 3. Okay. Let's see. I already mined that one, but how many more is here? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4? Wait. Yeah, 4. It's just kind of weird. Alright, how many will we get? I make the math easier for myself. 5. Dude. I'm actually getting scammed sometimes. Also, sorry, I can't wait for too long, Nick. I gotta get these blocks mined. I actually do have a time limit today on how long I can play, so I need to very quickly reach 100k and then dip. Kansas. That's like that state Cookies is currently hiding out in. $82 million total score? Do you mean billion, Jeff? I'm confused. Are you talking about just today or like your lifetime stats? Because like if you meant million, that means it's like your first day playing or your first week playing. Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be million. Grok, is mining blocks real? I don't think there's a single map you could play as a brand new player and get 82 million score. Maybe if you play on laser, actually, now that's possible, but still. No. Sure, I don't even know what my total score is. I'm kind of curious. I'm at 1.56 trillion total score. Very nice. And yet you have 0 rank score, Zelda. This has been fact-checked. By a true American patriot. Actually, I have no idea how much rank score you got, Zelda. Only 158. I was hoping it would at least be above 100 billion, so you're fine. It would have been very concerning if you didn't have at least like around 1/10 rank score compared to total. Yeah. You gotta find some new marathons to assess. Or find ones you can do in less than 200 tries. That is a good question, Maklo. Oh, more diamond. Guys, diamonds! Oh my god! No way! This is a weirdly... Is this on a chunk border? No. That's really strange that it formed like that. Alright, from 4, what are we getting? Take your bets, take your bets! Seven, unlucky. Still not very good fortune rate either, by the way. Getting rich. Yeah, let me actually deposit this in my shulker. This is what I've gotten so far. Oh wait, I need at least one out though. Well, for me is like dream level of luck for reverse. Oh, I don't need. Yeah, we're 2 double layers, so technically 4 blocks vertical. So I think these guys' kitchen plates are falling over. No, so this is just when Deep Slate starts at Y8. There's 8 layers until full Deep Slate. So in my mind, like, Y8 to Y0 is its own separate, like, category of, like, the project. I'm sure it'll be less time than, you know, the very start to now, but I don't know how much time it'll actually take. Yeah. Yeah, so Y8 is when Deep Slate starts, but it doesn't become full Deep Slate till Y0. Deep Slate's gonna take forever, yeah. Well, not forever, but definitely a lot more time. We're looking at probably 4 times the amount of time. Because from what I figured out, I can mine about 8 blocks a second at stone level, but at Deep Slate level, like, at least with Deep Slate, you can't really go faster than like 2 a second, you know? So, I assume it's gonna take at least 4x the amount of time. Yeah, oh man, I haven't even thought about my strategy for Y8 to Y0. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna just do rings again, or if I'm gonna do by chunk, or just, like, something else entirely, by layer. If I'm gonna do a 1 by 1, or 2 by 2, or 1 by 2, or 2 by 1. What's up, Hex? How you doing? Yeah, I might need to just play around in a single player world, like just like a test world, and just see if I can figure out the best strategy. Because also there might be better strategies for different layers. Because, like, the lower you go down, the more mixed in it is. Like, there's more deep slate. So, like, yeah. Start from corner and expanding. What do you mean by expanding? Because, I mean, I kind of do that already, where I start from a corner and create rings and go inwards. A triangle. I don't see how that would be efficient. Or, like, why I would do it that way rather than either a ring or lines. I don't know. I'll definitely have to play around with it in a single player world before I start on it, and just see what I think makes the most sense. I could definitely give that a try. Running is bad because you're gonna slow down and speed up on stone. Yeah. Not wrong on that. I just don't know if I could get my brain to do it that way. Because that's another thing, like... I just need to find what works for me. Okay, but what if you go in the middle, and then around, and then go in lines around both... What? What do you mean? Like, do you just create, like, 4 sections? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying, like, just cut directly in the middle, create 2 halves, and then just work on them from there? I don't see any reason to separate any of it. I don't think I would want to separate the area in half. That makes no sense for me to do. I'd rather go from either the in-out or the out-in, you know? But yeah, again, I'll figure it out. I think it doesn't really matter that much anyways, as long as I am trying my best to dig efficiently. Because I think even the method I'm doing right now wouldn't be the worst. But I definitely would probably need to tweak it. Maybe I would need to do instead of 2x2, I do 2x1. Yeah, it's good to theory craft the methods. But I could also just imagine my same method, but instead of 2x2, I just do like 2x1. I don't know. I'll do some testing. Oh. Where were they? Okay, I guess no more. I still have PTSD from this song. What's up, Pretzel? How you doing? I still think it's hilarious that this was the song that got ranked right after I completed Osu. Literally the exact next map set. It was perfect. Yeah, we're gonna reach another 1,000,000 milestone, finally. Good questions. Depends on if the terrain is nice or not. Maybe I could even just do that. God, Maklo put in a whack bomb in case I don't reach it before before the song ends. I am far too lazy to do a time lapse. Also, I've not been using replay mod to record a proper time lapse anyway. Thanks, Copper. Thank you for ruining my life. Now I'm back to hating on Copper again. Okay, not a fan of gold either. Hey guys, we are just about to reach 15 million. Get ready. Pay attention. Need to sleep. It's easy. It'll be a stone block. Is that what you're betting on? Well, you're correct. 15 million! Very nice. Very nice, very nice. It was not granite, sorry. Alright. I gotta post this to the social of medias. Alright, have a good one, Muffin. Yeah, as soon as I post these, I'm out of here myself. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch.tv. Alright. Okay, here are the posts. Very nice. $15 million. Very, very nice. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I need to disappear for the night. But yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but I will try to stream again soon. Alright.